Alright, welcome back guys, and in this video I'm going to go over with you the late witness statement, aka otherwise known as buddy statement. So why would you need a buddy statement? It's because sometimes a lot of things happen in the past and you can't substantiate it, and you need a witness that was in service that could attest or substantiate the claims that you make during service, okay? So if you don't have any good records of what happened, you can use this form to get lay witness testimony. All right, let me just briefly go over the parts of the form. Now, we're going to start out in one. We'll start with veteran's name. Just say Joe Veteran or Jane Veteran. Jane Veteran. And then social security number, whatever your social security number is, you're going to put it on there. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So whatever your number is, just put it there, okay? And then VA file number is the same thing as your social security number. If you've ever filed before, that's what they recommend that you put in there. Again, we'll just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so date of birth, make sure you put that data in there. Will be like January 2nd, 1983 or something like that. Your current mailing address. Now we're going to go over to your mailing address and start filling it out. Number and the street. 1, 2, 3. Let's just say apartment 1, 2, 3, 4. City, any city, USA. State, province, Arizona. County, you can skip that. Put a zip code, put it like 000. I don't know what Arizona zip code is. 000 like that. And now we go over to your telephone number and fill that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blah blah blah, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay. Email address, make sure you fill it out. My email at google.com. Now, on section 2, you see claimant's identification information. Complete this section only if the claimant is not the veteran. This could be in a situation where claimant's spouse or caregiver or something like that. But most of the times, you don't have to worry about this. You don't need to fill this out, okay? Now, we go to the most important section, the meat of this lay witness statement. Oh, before we forget, make sure you fill out your social security number here just one more time, just in case the VA messes up and they lose your application or something like that, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, for section 3, I'm going to go into more depth about, give you a template on how to fill this out so it make it super easy for you. So copy over the template I've already generated in the AI, and it's going to be super easy. All you got to do is plug and play, right? It's super duper easy. Okay, put your social security number here one more time. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, guys, just as I promised, here is the template for writing your lay witness statement in support of a VA claim. VA form number, again, is VA form 21-10210, lay witness statement. Section 1, you always want to start with veteran's information. Veteran's full name, VA file number. Section 2, witnesses information. We already covered that in the form. So let's go to section 3, your relationship with the veteran. I'm a fellow veteran who served with the claimant named above. Branch of service, U.S. Army, U.S. Marines, Navy, Air Force, yada, yada, yada. And make sure in the letter template, you have to mention unit, company, the platoon. That person served with you, what unit it was. So dates of service together, approximate dates. It doesn't have to be exact. Make sure it's approximate end date. Location served together, name of the base, forward operating base, camp, country, etc., etc., etc. Location served together, name of the base, forward operating base, camp, country, etc., etc. Beginning in section 4 of your statement, this is where the meat of it begins, right? This is the meat of the statement. My name is so-and-so. So this is the person who will be writing the letter for you. You can forward this template to that person to write it for you, or you can write the letter beforehand and just give it to the person for them to sign, okay? I serve with veteran in unit and location name from date to date. I'm providing this statement based on my personal observations during our time in service together. 1, regarding specific accident or injury event. Use this section if you witness a single event like an ID blast, vehicle accident, or a training injury. Delete if not applicable. So if you want to follow along with this letter template, it's in your lessons downloadable area, go get it, download it, and familiarize yourself with it and start writing this letter using this template. On or around date of incident, I personally witnessed an event that injured so-and-so's veteran. So it goes on and on and on. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to describe the incident as much as detail as possible. Suddenly an IED detonated approximately 15 meters from our vehicle. During training exercise, a vehicle in front of us rolled over, where I saw so-and-so veteran fall from the back of a 7-ton truck. Easy enough, right? Okay, so if it was something to the degree of you participated in burn pits, environmental toxic exposure, and things like that, it would be good to have a lay witness. So number 2 is example of toxic exposure or burn pits. The burn pit was located, described as location relative to living working areas, i.e., about 300 meters from my living quarters, directly adjacent to the chow hall, things like that, right? So number 3 is observations about veterans' conditions and changes. This could be someone like a family member saying, veteran so-and-so has PTSD and it's greatly impacted our marriage, relationships. The veteran wakes up screaming from a nightmare and things like that. You could put it here on item number 3. So that's pretty much it. It's easy. Section 5 certification, make sure you state that these statements are true, best of my knowledge and ability, and have that person sign here in the signature block and date it. And that's about it. And then once you type the letter, you're gonna copy the contents into the lay witness form, or you can just attach this letter as it is to the lay witness form and send it into the VA. This is where you put the lay witness contact information. So lay witness could be your wife, your buddies, any family members that could attest to your disabilities and how your service-connected disabilities are hindering your lifestyle, maybe straining family relationships and things like that, right? Lay witness name, something like Joe, lay witness. If you go to the block 19, it shows your relationship served with veteran claimant. So if they serve together within the unit, Army, Marine, Navy, Air Force, you could also talk about it here in this section, like I served with so-and-so and I attest that veterans injured happened in service. And I'm also going to share you the template in the lessons downloadable area. So make sure you get it and start writing your statements right away. And if you know any buddies or folks that you serve with that could substantiate some of your injuries, that would be totally awesome. Now, after you filled out the phone number of the lay witness, the email, make sure you finish off this form by signing the block 22A. I certify this information is all true, like that. Put your big signature right here. Okay, when you're ready to sign off, put my signature here, the veteran signature. Put the date, month, and the year. So like January 1st. 2025, like that. See, it wasn't too hard, right? Okay, this just about wraps up the lay witness testimony form, and I'll go over other forms that you need to fill out for VA claims, and that's about it. I'll see you in the next lesson.